Sure. I'm listening. Here we are, the Shattered Lands. I didn't know there was anything alive left in here.
Which makes it a good place to hide someone who's not supposed to exist. How desperate the Empire must have gotten to work with technomancers again.
What's the deal with them anyway? I mean, why were they banished in the first place?
They're a dangerous cabal of spellcasters using their magic to power unspeakable technological abominations.
They once ruled the Empire but were overthrown and driven out. The cruelty of their reign echoed for generations. To think I truly believe the Empire I served would be different. I'm glad we're here to stop them.
On that note, according to our intel, the outpost is expecting reinforcements and the League supplied us with some stolen uniforms.
Are you truly suggesting dressing up as enemy soldiers to get inside a guarded camp?
That's the plan. Buckle up, people.
It's a terrible plan.
Looking good. Let's try to blend in.
Coming!
On it.
Let's get going.
Good afternoon, recruits. Surprised, I admit. We rarely get so many volunteers. Do you know the purpose of this facility?
Yes, sir?
Great. Very good. Now, to begin the test, proceed through the active teleport. The evaluation staff will communicate with you via broadcast. We will give Lady Ragna a heads up that we are activating the test chain. She will conduct the final performance examination personally once you are done. Just one final formality. I'm obligated to inform you of a potential risk to your life and/or well-being. If you feel considerable discomfort, please inform our staff. Is everything clear?
Yes, understood, sir.
You may proceed then. Long live the Empire!
All right. We're in. We're in. What do we do?
We don't have...
We could play along and take part in these tests.
Or we can use the element of surprise to cut through their camp.
Number 725 commenced. Teleport deactivated. Long live the Empire.
What's on your mind? Yes?
Yep, that's me.
Listen. On it. We don't have all day. Look out. Even the broadcasting poles are befitting a Technomancer facility. Old and creepy.
I can't believe it got worse than Terminus.
Is anyone having second thoughts? 'Cause I am.
Flawless performance out there, soldiers. Please, proceed to the second teleport once you are ready. Authorized personnel only. Turn back.
All right, people, the jig is
We're
up.
under attack!
Let's move quickly before they bring in more reinforcements.
Let's go.
On it. Hostiles.
More trouble on our way.
Aye, aye. Come
They must have put a lot of effort and resources into building a whole specialized facility in the middle of nowhere.
So much of those resources could have been redirected towards things other than the war. Something that could make a change.
Let's go.
Right. We don't have all day.
Coming.
The keycard we found unlocked the terminal. Anything interesting on it?
That looks like the control panel for this facility. You could pretty much operate the whole place with that metal box right there.
Blow it up then.
No, please don't.
Leon, is there any functionality we could use to our advantage here?
Well, it's mostly mundane things. It operates doors, manages waste. Oh, this could be useful. It's connected to the cages. You can open them from here directly. I'm a little tempted to release everything the Empire kept behind bars.
We have no idea how tough the caged subjects are. Besides, isn't it cruel?
It's only fair. Let them get their revenge before we put them out of their misery.
Aye, aye.
Right.
Coming. Let's go.
Point.
Just a little walk.
Sure.
Aye, aye.
Seriously, more? Here I come!
We don't have all day. Right. On it.
Sounds interesting.
Please, no. Don't do this. I told you everything I know. I swear.
I believe you. That's why I have no further use of you. But no worry. There are more ways to serve the Empire. It took you some time to get here. I've been watching you carefully, butchering through my staff. Sloppy, but effective. Still, you made a terrible mess for me to clean up. Oh, you even let the test subjects out. Peculiar. what's going on inside your little heads. So, what's the plan now that you are here?
We're putting an end to your vile work. You'll pay for all you did.
Yes, I will. You will show me. With the power of arbitrary justice and self-righteousness. Go on then. At least stop wasting my time.
There they are.
Coming!
We don't have all day.
Sure.
Right.
Hey there, Cestia. Why the long face? You look even gloomier than usual.
Minding your business. Ever heard of it?
Ouch. Sorry, didn't mean to step on your toes. What happened?
Can you stop pestering me? I turned down a job. That's it.
You? Refused a contract? What could they possibly demand?
I've never seen you giving up on a work offer.
If you really need to know, they wanted me to guard the construction of a silverite mine dug out around my hometown. I ain't doing that. In fact, I'm going to make their lives a little bit harder. I'm leaving for a few days.
Are you sure about this, Cestia? Sabotaging a Merchants Guild operation could seriously impair your employment prospects.
Only if I get caught, which I don't intend to.
Can we at least accompany you? You may need backup, and we'll get there faster with an airship.
Whatever. I'll pass you the coordinates. Just don't get in my way.
Gotcha.
So, this is where you come from?
Not that I have anything to return to.
How so?
Free Phoenicia turns everything into profit. Doesn't matter if it belongs to them. Same thing happened here.
You never actually told us much about your past now that you bring that up.
I was born in a town that didn't want any dealings with the League. Merchants Guild considers such lands free for the taking. That town no longer exists. Draw your conclusions.
I'm sorry. Didn't mean to make you upset.
Get to work if you want to make up for it. The man in charge of this mine, Lord DeLuca, is the one who hired mercenaries that killed my folk. I'm not letting him exploit their land. Break any equipment you find. That should slow them down.
Are you sure it's worth the risk? What if the Merchants Guild...
I don't care. Cooperate or get out of my way.
Take that!
Seriously? More? There they are.
On it. Forward! We don't have all day. On it.
I've got this one!
Right.
Follow me.
I'm taking you down.
Right away. Here they are. Sure. Sounds interesting. You asked for this.
Your town sounds a lot like the City of Bones. A haven for those who would not affiliate with any of the major powers.
And how did it work out for them?
On.
I guess the two really are alike.
We don't have all day.
Let's get going.
Pathetic.
Yeah.
Sure.
Right. Reposition it. We don't have all day.
Sure, why not? Let's get going.
Who in the blazes are you? Do you realize what you've just trampled over? This is private property.
Oh, shut up. I don't care. Where's your master? Where's DeLuca? I have a score to settle with him.
Wait, what score? You told us we were only going to sabotage their work.
Don't interrupt me. And you, don't make me repeat myself. Take me to your master or I'll send you back to him in pieces.
I am not going to be intimidated, nor do I have a master to take you to. I am Lord DeLuca, the owner of this property you damaged. You'd best explain your behavior post-haste, or you'll be hanging on a noose by the morning.
Try me and you won't live long enough to regret it. Now cut the crap. I know what the man I'm hunting looks like. First and foremost, he's not an elf.
Cestia, enough! Do you want to throw away everything you've built in a surge of anger?
Wait, Cestia? Is that
Get my name out of your treacherous mouth, dog.
Don't you remember me? I'm Theo. We know each other from our childhood days, before the attack. We used to sweet talk clerks at the market to give us samples of their sweets.
Theo is dead. He was butchered by people like you. The same night that my family died, just so you could excavate your precious silverite. Stop this charade!
You're wrong, Cestia. I was rescued by his lordship after the attack along with a few other survivors. It is true that he ordered the demolition, but he didn't know the scope or harm it would bring. He wasn't even aware that this region was inhabited. When he learned what happened, he put a mercenary captain responsible to trial and took survivors under his protection. He raised me as one of his own. If he knew you were out there alone, his heart would weep for you.
I don't believe a single word you say. I fled his people as they slaughtered my family.
What happened here was a tragic mistake. Lord DeLuca never forgave himself and spent the rest of his life trying to make up for it.
I presume you inherited the title after his death?
Yes, he passed not so long ago. As the only heir to his fortune, I picked up where he left off. The mine he was planning to dig out was to be the centerpiece around which he wanted to rebuild this place.
Bullshit! It's just an excuse to ease your conscience as you make more dirty money.
Of course, this mine will generate income, but in doing so, it will provide work and protection to the locals. We're cooperating closely with neighboring communities, and I'm overseeing it personally to make sure it's done right.
Cooperating? What choice do they have but to cooperate with you? You're the one they need protection from. Why can't you just leave them alone?
Because these lands are too ripe for their own good. If we were to retreat, someone else would soon come in our place, and they wouldn't care about the people in the least. But I understand your hesitation, which is why I'd like to present you with an offer. As a descendant of this land's denizens, you have every right to be included. Join me, and together we'll make sure that the new generation lives safe and prosperous.
By carrying on your master's blood-soaked legacy? I don't think so.
I was afraid you'd say that. Take some time to think this through. I hope you'll come around eventually.
Cestia, is everything...
We're done here. I don't want to talk now. Let's go back to the city. Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Cover me. Sure. Moving fast.
Follow me. Out of my way. Trouble ahead.
Cestia, I don't mean to prod, but we need to talk about what happened. Why did you lie to us about your intent? You nearly roped us into a high-profile assassination.
I knew how you'd react, so I didn't tell you the whole truth. I get it. I betrayed your trust. Won't happen again. I'm leaving.
Wait, what? Why?
You're right to be pissed off. I'm no good with people. Don't want to be a hindrance.
No, Cestia, that's not it. Neither of us is angry. Surprised, sure, maybe a bit shocked, but most of all, we're worried about you.
We know what it's like to lose everything you hold dear. Reliving this must be hard, but you don't have to face it alone.
I don't understand. I lied and got you into my mess. Why would you want me to stick around?
Because that's what friends are for. We're a team now. If you feel that you should leave, we can't stop you, but please don't. We can work this through.
I don't know what to say. I'm not used to people offering their kindness.
You don't need to say anything. But when the time is right, remember that you can always talk to us.
I think I'll stay a little longer then.
Glad to hear it.
Sure. Just a little walk.
Congratulations on a job well done. May the Shattered Lands swallow what's left of this inhumane facility. You displayed impressive efficiency in dealing with technomancers.
Unlike the Empire, someone has to get rid of them.
You're on a good way to achieving that. Our people have already begun dismantling the outpost. The details they are reporting back are most frightening. Not to mention the chaos caused by Ragnar's test subjects roaming free. as gruesome as they are destructive.
Nevertheless, your contributions were crucial to making all this happen.
I hope you have no doubts about our intentions now.
Neither about your intentions nor about your capabilities, human.
I believe it wouldn't be out of line to ask you if you can return the favor. It's about the Claw. They attacked us recently and we saw one of their hideouts.
We have no reason to doubt the validity of your claims. As you already know, the Claw has been off our radar for quite some time.
That's why we offer to share our findings with you. Can we count on your support?
I trust your judgment and your words, but I cannot blindly declare our support just yet. For that, I would require the Noble's approval. Bring me indisputable proof, and I'll do my best to aid you.
I understand. I'm glad we have you on our side. Is there anything else you require of us?
Not at the moment. The Empire took a major blow, and we can use the precious time you've given us to utilize this advantage.
You, on the other hand, should sort out your business with the Merchants Guild. They've been pestering us about you, and it's starting to get unpleasant.
We will definitely look into it.
Brilliant. That will be all.
Sounds like Freed Phoenicia needs our services again. Not sure I like it, but at least the pay is good.
We should probably see what this is about.
Returning clients. Good day to you. How may I be of service?
Are you enjoying this? I mean, I think we can just talk openly at this point, can't we?
Very well. The Merchants Guild has an offer for you.
Indeed we do. It's an honor to meet you in person. Your previous deeds didn't go unnoticed. I'm Edward de Sol, High Merchant of the Guild, but you can simply call me my lord.
The pleasure is ours?
I'm sure you're familiar with the organization that calls themselves the Blue Hand, aren't you?
Why would we be?
Our reports indicate they have recently raided a remote settlement known only as the City of Bones.
Hold on. They're the bastards who burned down our hometown.
I'm afraid so. It's truly terrible. Anyway, I'm sure there's no need to go into details of why they are a threat to us all, collectively.
Not at all. We wouldn't mind paying them back, given the opportunity.
You are making the Guild's job remarkably easy today. Very well. Let's get to the point then. Ever since roaming bandits began to rally under the Blue Hand symbol, they've become a real thorn in our side. Lately, however, their continued assaults on our operations have become more common and, surprisingly, better organized. Investigating this matter led us to an alarming discovery. They've grown to the size of an army, scattered throughout all sorts of badlands, one that could potentially rival the Empire's military if they chose to.
How is that possible? Where did they all come from?
Desperate people are the one resource that always seems to be in abundance. Yet the Blue Hand was little more than a roaming gang, until a guy named Joe Mana took up the reins, cut the head of the snake, and this laughable group of ne'er-do-wells will revert right back to killing one another over who gets to rule next.
We've done a few contracts like this before. I think you can leave the rest to us.
Here are the details. We were able to pinpoint the camp where their chief is currently stationed. It should be relatively easy to get close to him. From what we've observed, the Blue Hand aren't particularly picky about who they recruit.
Let's get going.
Gotcha. Sure, why not?
Sure.
Let's go.
Right. Get ready. Forward. Repositioning.
Or
Sounds interesting.
let's get going.
Sure. Sure.
Coming.
Just a little walk.
Aye, aye.
Gotcha.
Let's go.
Let's get going.
Coming.
Why not?
On it.
Sure.
Gotcha. There they are.
We don't have all day.
Go for the eyes!
Seriously. Or
On my way!
Roger. On it.
Let's go!
Parry this.
Sure.
Yes.
We're nearing the Blue Hand camp. If our intel is correct, we may be able to bluff our way inside.
Can we really do it? Last time we at least had some costumes to go together with the acting bit, and that still didn't exactly work out.
Last time we were dealing with forces that anticipate a blow at any time. These bandits do not seem to be very concerned about their security.
The guild's representatives seemed quite confident that we're in no danger just going there head first.
The camp is quite big. If we're clever about it, we can clear some of the bandits out without alerting the big guy.
We should save our energy for the chief. But it wouldn't hurt to look for ways to sabotage the camp without direct confrontation.
That's something to ponder on later. Let's focus on getting in first.
Right. Hey, hold up. Who the fuck are you? That's a private property you're entering.
I heard the Blue Hands recruiting. We want in.
Hold your horses, girlie. We don't accept just anyone, you know. You don't? Listen, Gramps, we ain't no rookies here. We are the Blue Hand. We only take the strongest ones. You all think you got what it takes?
Only the strongest? Wouldn't have guessed judging by the looks of you two.
If you don't get out of our way, I'll gladly show you just how good we are.
Ha! You've got moxie, kid. Go on in, tough guy. The boss will want to see you.
That went way too smoothly. Maybe they really are as stupid as the guild assumed they'd be.
We should be cautious, Mal. They're dangerous people. I'll never forget the state they left our city in.
Let's get going.
We don't have all day.
They got a kitchen here. Why don't we add a little extra seasoning to their meal?
Poisoning their food doesn't really strike me as
Watch out for the
honorable.
cook. He's in a lousy mood today.
Little indigestion never killed anyone.
Be in a lousy mood.
And it may give us a bit of an edge if things go sour.
Well, I wouldn't go and tell him that if I were you. Not unless you want to end up in the stew yourself.
Aye, aye.
Just a little walk.
Sure, why not?
We don't have all day.
Look, they're keeping some of their pets caged here.
If we let them out, it'd surely cause some commotion in the camp.
Let's go.
Right.
Sure.
Gotcha. Sure, why not? Let's get going.
On it.
Let's go.
Sure.
Aye, aye.
Sure, why not?
They're packing some serious gear. How do they get all this?
All of these turrets seem to be operated by a single terminal. We could rewire their friend or foe recognition system just in case.
Let's go.
We don't have all day.
Huh. This could be useful. Now where to put it?
Sure.
On it.
Sure.
Gotcha!
Right.
Provoke them.
There they are.
Take that!
Hope they like our contribution to the mail.
Interesting.
Let's go.
Sure. Let's get going.
Coming.
Right.
What the...
And here come the new challengers now! Are you ready to be entertained? Welcome, challengers! Prepare yourselves to test your mettle in the gauntlet of carnage!
Shit. There's no way out.
If it's a fight they want, it's the fight they'll get.
It's too late to back out. We can do this.
Come on then. Are we fighting here or what? We ain't got all day.
Oh, we do love praise and confidence in this arena, don't we? Looks like we'll have ourselves quite a fight. But first, let's hear a round of applause for your glorious leader, the undefeated, the unshakable, the unbreakable unifier himself, Joe Mana!
That must be our guy.
At least now we know exactly where he is.
Now, without further ado, let the blood sport begin! What? What do you mean the scorpions are gone? Never mind. We'll deal with that later. They've survived the first challenge. Bravo! Let's see how we fare against the beasts. I don't care how they're feeling. Get them onto the arena right now! Now, why don't we send more of our boys out? Let them have some fun. Send more!
Enough! I'll handle it myself. You will die.
Not much of a conversationalist, are you?
No!
my back.
What's going on? I'm not feeling so well.
What is that thing? Where did it come from?
Let's take it out first. We'll ask questions later.
The creature's dead. What about our guy?
He's unconscious. Killing this abomination seemed to have impacted him.
Can you bring him around?
I could try. Do you want me to?
Yes. I still want us to get some answers about the attack on our city.
I will do my best then. But be quick. The other bandits appear to still be in shock, but there's no telling how they'll react once they get over it.
What was that? Wait, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. We have some questions.
Cooperate, and we'll end you quickly.
Your people raided a desert settlement called the City of Bones, correct? Why'd you do it?
That's true. I led the assault and I've regretted it every day since.
Do you expect us to take pity on you?
No, I state the facts as they are. We didn't care for the city in the slightest, but the going was tough and some shady fuck offered us a huge sum to raid it. After the job was done, I told them that was it. I never wanted to see them again. Soon after, I began to hear voices, whispers in the dark. It all felt like a blur, and it hurt. It hurt so much. I'd do anything to make it stop. So I gave up, like a coward. I relinquished all power over my mind. I was a prisoner in my own body, a puppet on a fucking string, controlled by that monster.
Convenient excuse for your crimes. How would you know this creature is connected to whoever ordered the attack on our city? And why would they be so set on bringing ruin to Free Phoenicia?
It's larger than just Free Phoenicia. They have agents everywhere, making sure their operations remain hidden. They've infiltrated the Empire and the League, bought out Free Phoenicia's spies. Still don't believe me, huh? See for yourself. I'll give you the coordinates where I was supposed to pick up a package from a Phoenician courier. Be on the lookout for airships landing nearby. They'll lead you to the meeting place.
If you think this will save your life, think again.
I don't really care about my own life anymore. Revenge is all that matters. You have every right to kill me, but bear in mind that the Blue Hand will not survive without me.
Why should we care?
I'm the only thing keeping these people in check. They're brutes, but I gave them a purpose. I made them follow rules. Without me, they'll be back to their savage ways. The way I see it, we've got a common enemy. I don't ask to be forgiven, but if you leave me in charge, you'll gain a powerful ally in the Blue Hand.
Fine. You can go.
What? We're letting this scum go free?
We were sent here to eliminate the leader of the Blue Hand. The hybrid that was truly in charge is dead.
We're taking a huge gamble here for your sake. Don't make us regret it. Stay away from Free Phoenicia.
Understood. For what it's worth, you have my thanks. I will not rest until I settle the score with the ones who tormented me.
And you can be sure we'll hold you to that promise. Let's go. I think we're done here.
Let's go.
Sure, why not?
There we are, huh? I think we are nearing at least partial closure.
With what the Blue Hand did to the City of Bones, the Merchant Guild is right to worry. I'm glad we get to see that to the end. Sure.
Ah, so good to see you back. Did you kill the man?
We resolved the issue.
Did you kill him?
He's no longer a threat.
He is, unless he's dead.
He was being controlled by some kind of a parasite that made him a mindless thrall. We killed the thing, and it appears Jomana is now in our debt. He agreed to stay away from your business.
Even without their leader, the Blue Hand would remain a threat. Executing him would only delay the problem.
I can't help but feel like you overstepped the boundaries we've set. Nevertheless, our problem, at least for now, is solved. The Merchants' Guild appreciates your efforts.
Great. So, can we go now? Or is there something else you need?
That would be all. Thank you. You may leave.
Unless you're in the market for exotic carpets, we've just received a new delivery.
We'll pass, thanks.
Your loss. Till next time, then.
It's done. Good. We should check the intel we got from the bandit leader.
Do you think there's a chance it'll take us anywhere? It could be a trap.
There's only one way to find out. It's the only lead we have, anyway. I'm with you. Just a little walk.
Aye, aye.
Sure.
I'm taking you down.
What's the plan?
Let's go.
On it.
Coming.
Gotcha.
Hostiles.
Or
Out of my way.
More trouble on our way.
There they are.
Be careful, enemies up ahead.
Let's go.
Sure.
I'm taking you down. Parry this. Repositioning.
Cover me!
I've got this one.
Aye.
Are you sure this is the right place? We're in the middle of the desert.
That's the place Jomana pointed to. It appears he was right. I saw a ship landing nearby.
Are you sure? We've been circling over this spot for hours. Maybe it was just a mirage.
No, I saw it too. Come on, we have to find them before they leave.
Sounds interesting.
This place is swarming with revenants. No wonder they chose it as the meeting place. Nobody will ever come here on their own.
Let's go. They can't be far.
a little walk. Sure. On my way.
Here I come.
We don't have all day.
Let's get going. Gotcha.
Here they are. Sure.
Let's go.
Right.
Sure, why not?
Coming. Let's go.
You asked for this.
Target practice. Aye, aye. Let's go. Easy peasy.
There they are. Moving fast.
don't have all day. On it. We don't have all day. Roger.
Coming.
Out of my way. Parry this.
Gotcha.
Right. We don't have all day.
Sounds interesting.
Coming.
Let's get going.
Let's go. Aye, aye.
Or
Repositioning. Forward.
On my way.
You asked for this.
Coming.
Sure.
Let's go.
gotcha.
On it.
Sure.
That must be the courier.
What are they doing just standing around in the middle of the desert?
Keep your heads down. There's someone coming.
Finally, don't ever keep me waiting again. Do you even realize how much I put on the line? Hold on, you're not the guy I was supposed to meet.
Just hand over the package and you can be on your way.
Not so fast. I don't care who you are. But I'm done risking my neck for measly scraps. The pay's double from now on.
You seem to misunderstand the terms of our agreement. You're in no position to renegotiate them. Hand over the package now.
You don't scare me. If you want to keep getting the reports, you'll pay the whole sum. Otherwise, I'm out. Find some other fool to do your work.
As you wish.
We can't let the Claw take that package.
Agreed. Let's move quickly.
Sure, why not?
We don't have all day.
Let's see what all this fuss was about.
Are you sure it's wise to rifle through Merchant Guild's belongings? It's none of your business.
It became our business when the Claw got involved. It appears they were transporting some papers.
Not just any papers. Orders, military documents, confidential correspondence.
From both sides of the conflict.
So the Free Phoenicia has been spying on both sides. Honestly, it's not much of a surprise.
That's not all. There's a folder with documentation concerning hybrid sightings, reports of whole outposts going quiet overnight. The Claw must have been using Free Phoenicia's agents to intercept the reports and remain undetected.
These documents are solid proof they were manipulating war from the shadows. We can finally bring their deeds to light.
Yes. By showing our allies there's a third party meddling with their operations, it will be easier to garner their support in dealing with them.
Just to make sure, you realize that these papers besmirch the Merchants Guild just as much as it does the Claw, right?
Cesti is right. If we give them to either side of the war, we'd be driving a wedge between them and Free Phoenicia. The Guild would not be pleased.
It's a little late to care what they think about us. The contents of this pack prove they're clearly more involved in the war than they've let on.
But they could be valuable allies nonetheless.
Returning these documents to Free Phoenicia would give us considerable leverage for future negotiations.
Should we truly consider keeping their unscrupulous operations hidden from the world? There's no honor in war profiteering.
Well, the League has not really been clean with us either. I'm not so sure they represent any moral high ground in all this.
I guess we'll have to decide where our loyalties lie yet again.
We're bringing these back to the Merchants Guild. There's nothing they wouldn't do to protect their wealth and prosperity. We can use it against our common enemy.
Fair point. When we show them the proof of what the Claw is capable of, they're bound to take action.
So it's decided. Let's get back to Free Phoenicia.
Right.
Sounds interesting.
Ah, my favorite customers. What brings you back?
I think you'd be interested in taking a look at this.
And what is it I'm looking at?
Some stolen intel we found on a dead spy. One of yours, I assume.
Let's not jump to conclusions. Information is a valuable currency these days. It could have been anyone.
Cut the crap. We know you've been spying on both sides of the war, using them for your own gain. That's not why we're here.
We caught your courier red-handed, selling it on the side to the Claw. I assume that's not something you were aware of?
The Claw? Do you mean?
You know exactly what we mean. They're real, and have long since infiltrated your little spy network. They're using everyone, the Merchants Guild included.
Hold on. That's a bold claim. What proof do you have?
Look at the documents. It's all there. Reports regarding their activity that I assume never reached your superiors. Your people are already deep in their pockets.
And all of your recent problems? The bomb scare, the blue hand, now this? It's all their doing. You must have suspected there was someone pulling the strings.
I guess it checks out. But why go after our intel?
They used your couriers to remain undetected, as they manipulated the war between the League and the Empire.
We saw what they're capable of. They've been raising an army of hybrid monsters, brainwashing people to carry out their bidding. You thought you were the only ones dealing the cards, but you got played yourselves. It's time to own up to it. People need to learn about this.
Yes, of course. I'll schedule a meeting with the Guild immediately. Thank you for bringing it straight to us. This will definitely help us avoid some misunderstandings later on. It'll take some time to prepare our plan. We'll keep you in the loop.
That's all we're asking for. Thank you.
It's settled then. There's not much we can do now, but wait.
Let's meet up with the others on the ship.
Gotcha!
Just a little walk.
Guess we've got ourselves some time off.
You sure earned it. You kids have come a long way since we left the City of Bones.
We never really planned to get tangled into this mess. I just hope something good comes out of it.
Wouldn't get my hopes up.
Optimistic as always, I see. It's best to wait and see. Find something to keep ourselves occupied in the meantime.
That's right! Come on, I've had enough sitting around. Let's dig into something. Anything.
I don't know. Maybe Ben's right. We should probably kick back for a while, get our bearings. What do you think, Kayla? Kayla? Is everything all right?
There's one more thing we need to do.
Is it about the Oracle?
Yes, she's growing more anxious. Some things are about to be set in motion, and we need her to be reassembled before...
Before what?
All that matters is that we have to hurry. I know where to find the last part. I remember it now. We need to get to the Emperor's palace.
That's a good one. The capital's been off limits since the war began. Even roaches need a permit to crawl into the sewers.
I may have already found a way in.
What? Hi!
I snatched the entry codes from this Empire facility we were sent to. If we're lucky, we may get inside without anyone noticing.
Well, your skyship is an Empire design. If you have the right codes, it could actually work.
Great. Let us depart.
Wait. What? How long have you been planning this, Kayla? And why are we only learning about it now?
I'm sorry, it's just... We've been so busy lately, and I didn't want to worry you until I was sure.
Yeah, well, I'm worried now. Don't you think it's a little risky to fly straight into the most guarded place in all of John?
I do, but it's a risk we must be willing to take. The Oracle is the solution to all of this. You have to trust me.
I see there's no talking you out of it. Let's just be careful about it.
Of course. I knew I could count on you.
We're approaching the city now. Let's hope you're right about the codes. Do you really think that the Oracle is the key to all this? You know, the Claw, these strange hybrids, and what happened to Mom and Dad?
No, she's not the key. She's the solution. Without her, all will be lost.
Strangely, it's not reassuring at all. You keep talking in riddles. Why can't you just tell me what's going on?
Sorry to interrupt. We've received a transmission from the automated radio tower. They're still processing the code, but everything seems to be going fine.
What's going on?
It's the defense turrets! They're tearing through the hull! Let's get out of here!
No, we have to push through.
What? We're sending ducks here! Leo, turn us around!
Don't. Keep the ship on course.
What is wrong with you? Shit! Everybody, grab onto something! We're going down!
What's happening?
Is everyone all right?
We've been better, darling, but everyone's alive, and that's what matters now.
What was that, Kayla? How could you put our lives on the line like that?
We made it. It was the right call.
And what if we didn't? Is this thing really more important than our crew, than us?
You don't understand. If we fail, nothing else will matter anymore.
Do you hear yourself? Is it you speaking or the Oracle? You told us she's nothing to be afraid of, but I no longer recognize you. I don't know if it's just an obsession or if she's having some effect on you, but you have to shake it off. I need you, Kayla. I can't lose you too.
This really isn't a good time. We have to get off the streets before the Empire deploys their full garrison here.
It's a wonder they haven't already. We should be right near the palace.
It's quiet. Too quiet.
This is supposed to be a bustling city, isn't it? Something's wrong here.
You're right. Let's get moving.
On it. Right.
What's going on here? Where are all the people?
Let's focus on getting to the palace for now.
On it.
Aye, aye.
Let's get going.
Sure.
A barricade? Who put it up here?
This makes no sense. The city is supposed to be an impenetrable fortress, yet it's completely ravaged from the inside.
It doesn't matter. We need to find a way around. Leon, can you operate this device?
Already on it. It's a different design, you see, although it stems from the basic core layout of inputs that makes it similar to the Orthodox.
Shh. Do you hear this? Someone's coming.
Cover me!
I'll leave.
The Manaless? Here?
We've got more incoming. Brace yourself, people! Look! The teleporter's just booted up. Let's get out of here before we draw out more of these things.
Well, how do you do, strangers? Fancy meeting you here.
And who are you supposed to be?
Someone who's just saved your precious butts, Missy.
Much appreciated, but how did you know we were there?
It's not like you made a quiet entrance. I was on the other side of the city when I saw the fireball you came in on. I figured if anyone survived the crash, they could use a helping hand. But as soon as I set the teleporter, you fellows came running from the other side. Guess I had a good hunch, huh?
Hold on, they're coming through.
Hey, why'd you do it? I could have turned it off, you know.
I'm sorry. It was unconditional. I acted on impulse.
What is that power, Kayla? Are you even sure it's still you doing it?
We'll talk about it later, I promise. Now, can you tell us what's going on here? Where are all the people?
Now, that's a mighty convoluted question, Missy. Short answer is, you've just met them. There ain't many folks left other than me and these husks out there. Listen, I'll gladly chat some more, but the way I see it, you probably want to get out of here almost as much as I do, so here's the deal. I know my way around the city, and you need someone to operate the teleporters to get back to your ship. It's likely in pretty bad shape. But if you promise to get me out of here, I can show you where to find a warehouse with all the parts you could possibly need to repair it. Does that sound like a fair trade to you?
Fine. But we need to get to the palace before we can leave.
Seriously? Don't we have more pressing matters to attend to?
No. We're so close, I can feel it. We can't turn back now. Trust me, Mal.
All right, fine. We'll drop by the palace. But we grab the parts first before you go and get yourselves killed on your little sightseeing trip. Now, we could reroute this teleporter if not for our trigger-happy friend here. There's another one not far from here, though. I'll set it up. Meet me on the other side.
Why don't you join us? We should probably stick together.
Now, I travel faster on my own. I ain't no nanny. Try not to die without me, will you?
Yes?
Here I come!
Repositioning.
On my way. Coming.
Just a little walk.
Right.
Aye, aye.
You asked for this.
Get ready.
Mess with me.
On.
Let's go.
We don't have all day.
Aye, aye.
Take that! Sure. Sounds interesting.
I'm taking you down.
I'll lead. Coming, coming.
Cover me!
Out of my way.
Gotcha!
Right.
They don't stand a chance.
Sure.
We don't have all day.
Coming! Let's go.
There you are. Can you tell us what this place is?
The lab district, the place where it all began.
So, what exactly happened here? Some failed experiment?
Far from it. At first, when they closed the gates, we thought it was to protect us. But soon after, they started limiting our freedom, one step at a time. Military constructs were patrolling the streets. Whoever committed the smallest offense was dragged away to some supposed penal factories to assist in the war effort. At some point, they stopped pretending and just started outright kidnapping people.
This is terrible. How could they keep it hidden for so long?
Nothing goes in or out. They replaced all military personnel with constructs to avoid any leaks. The only thing that could leave the city were some shipments from the labs.
What were they shipping?
Still haven't figured that out, huh? There were no penal factories. As people kept disappearing, a small resistance force was formed in the city. They stormed the lab, hoping to release their loved ones. All they did was make matters worse. The people that were snatched off the streets have been drained dry of their precious mana. It was already being sent out to the front lines to power up the war machines. The only thing that remained were these monstrous husks. When the resistance stormed the place, they let them all loose into the city. It's been months now. We've all lost hope of ever leaving this place.
It's sickening. How could the Emperor do this to his own people? The ones he swore to protect.
It wasn't the Emperor.
What? How is it not his fault? It's his own damn capital we're talking about.
Never mind. We can talk about it on our way out of here. I'll meet you at the warehouse.
Sure, why not?
We don't have all day.
Gotcha! Seriously? More?
Parry this!
Target practice. Go for the eyes.
Roger.
Sure.
There you go. As promised. This should be enough to patch your airship, right?
You could have mentioned that this place was so heavily guarded.
I knew you could handle it. Besides, I wasn't really sure what was in here. Glad I was right about the parts. All of these explosives, though.
There's enough firepower stashed here to blow up the palace if anyone cared to.
The palace, yes, our goal. Let's finally get to it and be out of here.
Sure, I remember. Your precious palace. There's an inactive teleporter nearby. I'll get it working. Come see me when you're ready to go.
On it.
Sure.
Let's get going.
Sure.
Careful. Enemies up ahead.
Repositioning.
Let's go.
Right.
Coming.
We don't have all day.
You're all set? All right. All it takes is just a little nudge and... there you go. Next stop, the Emperor's Palace. I'll wait for you here. Keep all these parts safe while you're gone.
How do you even know how to operate these things? They work across much longer distances than any teleporter I've ever seen.
Let's just say I've been here long enough to get my bearings. Now, go on. I ain't got all day.
Thank you, Nona, for everything.
Don't mention it, cutie pie. Get me out of this hellhole and we'll call it square.
Sure thing. We'll be right back.
On it.
Let's go.
Right.
Gotcha. Whoa. This place. Even with everything that's going on, Palace is just magnificent.
It is. It's been here almost as long as humans themselves. It's the true cradle of the Empire.
How could humans drift so far away from their ideals? How could anyone allow the things that took place in the city?
That's the nature of progress, old friend. It's always born of suffering of those who are deemed inconsequential in the grand scheme of things.
The weak have always been harvested by the strong. You humans did not invent exploitation, merely perfected it.
So, what are we looking for, Kayla? Any ideas?
I've already found it. The true power lies within. Very subtle, Oracle.
Kayla, is everything all right?
Yes, it is done. I have all the pieces now. The Oracle said it will take some time to adjust. She's gone quiet for now.
Congratulations. You've done what we could not. I made the right choice letting you continue your journey.
What the? Who are you?
The Oracle... She...
I knew it was the right call to have your mother killed. She was getting close. Would have been far too formidable with that power. But you're just an orphan girl, out for revenge.
I'll rip your throat out!
Now, spare me your fantasies. I'm afraid you'll soon be in no position to threaten anyone.
I led them here, as you asked. Now, get me out of here, please.
Foolish
you promised.
Girl. The Claw has no need for the weak-minded. I'm afraid you've outlived your usefulness. Just like this whole city. It fueled the war that plunged the world into chaos. A perfect diversion.
Get in here, coward! I swore you'd answer for what you did.
I'd gladly kill you myself, but there's something I must attend to. The Chained One has waited long enough. Now that the Oracle is about to be no more, nothing can stop his coming.
No! Don't let him get away!
I'm afraid we've got bigger problems now. Come on, Malachi. We need to focus.
Oh, shit. You're right. Come on, people. We're taking on things twice its size. We can do this!
Sounds interesting. We did it! We finally got the Oracle, Mal. With her help, we can find the Claw and take the fight to them. We can stop them before they release the Chained One.
What does it mean, Kayla? Who is the Chained One? It's clear you know more than you tell us. I want to help, but I need you to trust me.
I'm sorry. I kept you in the dark because I wasn't sure what to believe myself. Now that the Oracle is complete, I finally understand. I can explain. She can explain everything.
You actually destroyed it. I didn't think it was possible. And the Oracle, can it be true?
Stay back, traitor. You knew it all along.
Yes, I did. He's the one who sent me to help you. Wanted me to find out what your destination was. Not that I had much of a say in all this, mind you. You can't really bargain with the Claw.
You know who they are? How can they operate so openly here?
Who would they be afraid of? No one's leaving this city alive. Ruga never intended to let me go. I was stupid to think otherwise.
What about the Emperor? How can he tolerate them?
There is no Emperor, Chief. Not since the war started. Maybe even before that. He was just a puppet for the Claw. A tool to be used and discarded.
So that's when it started. They merely lit the fuse and watched us tear each other apart.
This whole war is nothing more than a cover-up. A smokescreen for them to keep on carrying out their plans in secret. How could we be so blind?
We can stop them now, once and for all. But the Oracle needs allies. We need to hurry. You are coming with us. As a witness of what took place at the Capitol, you'll testify against the Claw and answer for your participation in their crimes.
About that, I know I'm in no position to ask anything of you, but I'd like to stay here.
What?
There are more people still hiding in the city. Hundreds, maybe thousands of them. I have a few contacts in the old Resistance. I could bring them the explosives we found in the warehouse. With the Dread Titan gone, we've got a fighting chance. We could blast a hole through the wall, get everyone out.
It's a noble goal, though I doubt its sincerity. Either way, we could use an eyewitness of what happened here. Such testimony would be instrumental in gaining the support of warring factions.
As soon as we get out of here, we'll tell the world about the horror that took place here. We'll send help.
When will that happen? You know there's not enough time. Sure, ending the war is a noble goal, but in the meantime, the people here are dying every day. They have no guarantee that once the Claw falls, they'll be able to escape. I can help them. Please, let me do the right thing for once.
We can't stop you from helping these people. It wouldn't be right.
Go then. Do not waste the chance you were given.
Thank you. I'll make you proud yet, sweetie pie. Keep the Oracle safe for me.
I wish we could do more to help.
You've done enough. You've given us hope. Be safe out there. And when you meet Ruga again, give him my regards.
In the heart of the Empire, we found the source of its fuel. No wonder the capital is solely populated by constructs. Every living thing within those walls has been ground into priceless mana.
The Claw never cared for the Empire. They just used it as a decoy, and its citizens as a disposable resource. As for the League, they keep playing right into the Claw's hands, fueled by spite and fear of the unknown. And only today do we meet the puppet master behind all this. Everyone is a pawn here, and Ruga is setting the board. Does anyone outside these walls know the truth? Will they even believe us when we tell them?
Back already? Great timing. We were just discussing how to address this package you dropped at our doorstep last time.
I'm sure glad, but that's not all there is to it. I think the Merchants Guild will want to hear what we found out in the Empire capital.
Oh, do tell. I wasn't aware anyone could get inside, but knowing how skilled you've proven yourself to be, I won't pry.
Claw's influence reaches much further than we expected. They're now fully in control of the Empire. The city is in ruins, the Emperor is gone, and civilians are being harvested for mana.
They managed to make everyone blind to the horrors they've been conducting in plain sight.
So that's what they were hiding behind these walls. We had our suspicions, but it's unbelievable.
You have to make sure this information reaches the League and Empire embassies. They must stop fighting each other and focus on the greater threat.
Yes, of course. Our diplomatic procedures are already in motion. We've arranged a temporary ceasefire to discuss your recent findings concerning the Claw with both sides. Having you present your case at this meeting would surely be beneficial for all involved.
We'll be there. Thank you. We're in your debt.
Don't worry about it. I'll add it to your tab.
Everything seems to be going well. Hopefully our allies understand the scope of what we are dealing with.
Now we have to go. There's one more place we need to visit before the meeting. Leon, I will give you the exact directions.
You're being cryptic again, Kayla.
I will share the details once we get there. Please, it's important.
I know. You made it clear when you risked all our lives not so long ago.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done this. But deep inside, I knew we were going to make it. Please, just trust me, Mao. This one last time. I need your help to end this.
Fine. We'll go. Whatever it is, let's just get this over with.